Good people, what's going on? The Dome, episode 35. Look, let's talk about King's Disease 3 versus Magic 3. Now, for some people, this might seem a little premature, but I think it's a good time to talk about it because I think for some fans, they look at King's Disease 3 as the best out of the King's Disease trilogy. And some people look at Magic 3 as the best from the Magic series. Now, I know there's some nostalgia with Magic 1. It is dope, but like I've said on a few platforms over the past few weeks, Magic 1 feels like a dope-ass EP, even a mixtape. It is dope. I think Nas and Hit Boy tried to give some of the stuck in the 90s fans a feel of throwback, and that's cool. I think Magic 2 was good. I think Magic 3 put it all together. I think Magic 3 is a combination of 1 and 2 creativity, but Magic 3 has some boom bap sounds to it. Shit, the last 5-6 songs, you hear a bunch of you hear that samples. They feel like soul samples. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gave you everything on Magic 3. King Disease 3, I felt like was a combination of King Disease 1 and 2. They got it all put together on Part 3, classic. And which is amazing to look at Nas having 2 trilogies, and I think they both ended both sagas brilliantly. You know, I ran King Disease 3 and Magic back 3 back today, and I was like, wow, Nas and Hit really put both of those joints as a conclusion together perfectly. So for me personally, when I did my rankings on Twitter a few days ago, I had King Disease 3, Magic 3, King Disease 2, Magic 1, King Disease 1, and then Magic 2 as far as like my sequence of best to worst. And you know, listening, I was doing some chores today when I got off work and, you know, getting the house together, got family coming in tonight. And I was like, let me run King's Disease 3 again. Let me run Magic 3 again. And when I tell you Magic 3 literally is sounding better with each listen. I'm really so pleased at what Nas was doing. And I already shared what I think about King Disease 3. I think the King Disease 3 is like maybe 5 or 6 in Nas Discography. So almost 3 decades into his career, he does an album that I feel like is right there at 5 or 6. If you're using Lost Tapes 1 as an album, then I might put King Disease 3 at number 6. But Magic 3, to me, has trumped some of Nas' albums, especially that third quarter of Nas' career. I think it passes some of those albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I do think Life is Good might be a little better than King Disease 3, the deluxe version, and Magic 3, you know. And of course, you got the Illmatics, It Was Written's, Stillmatic, and again, like I said, the Lost Tapes, maybe Life is Good, but you're looking at King Disease 3 is right there. Magic 3 now I feel like it's going to be right there and talked about in the lexicon of Nas Discography, man. Like, so I think it was a good idea for me personally to let's compare. Now, King Disease 3 has 16 songs. It does have To My Last Breath is a bonus track, so I'm not going to count that. It has 16 songs. Magic 3 has 15 songs. So just for the sake of debate, conversation, let's do 15 songs versus 15 songs, man. Just for fun, you know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about this earlier today. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about track 1, Ghetto Reporter versus Fever, as much as I like Ghetto Reporter and the beat and everything and the way he set off King Disease 3, Magic 3 intro song, Fever, is to me is better than Ghetto Reporter, man. I think it's better. When I go to like the second track, for example, Legit, man, that 5 Heartbeats, Eddie Carrick sample, man. First things first, 5 Heartbeats is It has sentimental value with me. I love the Fire Heartbeats movie. I think it's one of the best movies in the urban culture. You know what I'm saying? It's very entertaining. Shout out to Robert Townsend, man. It's a great movie, man. So that sample just, oh my God. And then the beat, Hit Boy killed that beat. Legit is going to edge out TSK on Magic 3, track 2 against track 2. I think Legit is going to edge that out. So I got Fever getting the first round, and I got Legit winning the second round. Round 3, as much as I like superhero status on Magic 3, it don't beat Thun. Thun is, if I did a Nas greatest hits album of 15 to 20 songs of street bangers, Thun makes that greatest hits. Thun is throwback Nas. Thun is locomotive Nas from Life is Good. Thun is Lost Tapes 1 good. You know what I'm saying? Thun's one of the top 2 or 3 songs of this whole run to me, along with Composure, you know what I'm saying, on KD2. So I'm going to give that round to Thun for KD3. Now, Michael and Quincy versus I Love This Feeling. I Love This Feeling is a good song. But Michael and Quincy, some people think it's one of the top 2 or 3 songs on KD3. Michael and Quincy is going to edge it. It's just a better song. That beat switch. I think Nas is a little bit more lyrical on it. It's going to get it. Track 5, 30 versus No Tears. Look, man, No Tears dope. You know what I'm saying? No Tears is one of my favorite songs on Magic 3. But 30 is stadium status, man. 30 is stadium status. As you see, KD3 starts out strong. The Hood is a very good song. But I'm going to give Never Die with Lil Wayne the edge as far as like round 6. Wayne was in his pocket, man. Wayne killed that verse. Nas was dope on it. Nas' energy was dope on it. But the Hood is just a good song, man. It just shows the consistency of KD3. This is track number 6. It's just a good song. Recession Proof, track 7 on KD3. It's gonna beat Pretty Young Girl. Pretty Young Girl is a cool song. Not really one of my favorite songs on Magic 3. Recession Proof is just better. I don't need to go into detail about that. Number 8, Reminisce on KD3 wins against Based on True Events 1. Based on True Events 1 is a dope song. You know what I'm saying? I think Nas and Hit was his own one. Nas storytelling on Magic 3 might even trump the storytelling on KD3. You know what I'm saying? But Reminisce with the Mary J sample, the beat, the vibe of the song, that's the song that could be on the radio. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely one of my top 3 songs on KD3. It just really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a great song. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful song. So Based on True Events is going to lose to that one slightly. Now look, track 9. This one hurts me right here because Serious Interlude is really a great song. Great beat. It has that vibe, that Motown vibe, man. Like Nas telling that little story, man. It's just really dope. And Nas is back on his storytelling shit. But Based on True Events 2 it's also a song that is going to last in Nas' discography. Based on True Events 2 is a great song. One of the best songs on Magic 3. One of the best songs in this whole 6-album Hit Boy run. Nas sounds fresh. Nas storytelling. Each verse is the climax is up to the end of the song. It's a great song. It's a song that for Nas at this point in his career to still be rapping like that is so impressive. It's remarkable, man. Based on True Events 2. I literally played that song about 5 times today, man. I just couldn't get enough of it. You know what I'm saying? Track 10, I'm on Fire versus Sitting in My Thoughts. I think Sitting in My Thoughts, the reflection he's doing on the song, the awareness of the song, and just the beat and the lyrics, just everything. I think Sitting in My Thoughts, with My Thoughts, is just a better song than I'm on Fire. I'm on Fire is good. It's a dope song, just keeping the consistency of King Disease 3, but it's not better than Sitting in My Thoughts. Now, track 11, WTF, Shake My Head, whatever, against Blue Bentley. Blue Bentley's cool, man. It's a dope song. Not like that Blue. He didn't have that song on KD1, Blue Benz. You know what I'm saying? Blue Benz is a dope little story, man. And Nas's storytelling from the the final, 5-6 songs on Magic 3 is stellar. It reminds me of I Am Nas. It was written Nas. You know what I'm saying? But that WTF, when that beat changed halfway through and the things that Nas was saying, the consciousness, that's a great song. WTF is probably one of the better songs also. It will be one of the top 10 songs of this 80, 90 song Hit Boy Nas run over the last 3 or 4 years. WTF will be one of those songs. 12, Once a Man, Twice a Child versus Jodeci member. That Jodeci member got that soul feeling, got that boom bap feeling that people should love. You know what I'm saying? The Jodeci member is just a better song than Once a Man, Twice a Child. Now, Once a Man, Twice a Child message is better. It's more reflective and things of that nature. But I just think that Jodeci member is a better song. 13, Get Light is a cool song, man. That's the one of the joints that you would think, like the brunch on Sunday's joint. You know, you'll play that joint in the club on the radio. It's just a really good song from Nas and Hit. Really good song with Get Light. But it's going up against Speechless 2. And Speechless 2, basically continuation of Speechless on the first Magic. It's just a dope song, man. It's just a better song. 14, First Time. First Time is good for nostalgia purposes. First time you heard Biggie. First time you heard some of these other great MCs that Nas named on the song. I liked it a lot. But it's going up against Japanese Soul Bar. Magic 3 is stellar. The last 5 or 6 songs on Magic 3 is incredible. And Japanese Soul Bar is nothing short of incredible. I played that 3 or 4 times today. Couldn't get enough of it. It's probably one of the songs on Magic 3 I play more than a lot of the songs on KD3. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same for Based on True Events 2. I played it more than most of the songs on KD3 outside of Thun and Reminisce probably, man. At WTF maybe. So Japanese Soul Boy, I just got that feeling, man. Like, what you want from Hit Boy? Hit Boy is giving me every type of beat throughout this run, especially on this Magic 3 and KD3. He's stellar production. You know what I'm saying? And track 15, Beef, I'll give the edge over 100 Nas and Hit. You know what I'm saying? So I have it 8-7 KD3 if I'm just using the 15 songs. But I can also have it 8-7 Magic. And I think that goes to show that for me, Nas has, like I told you on the other short, he's involved with 22 albums, I believe, in his discography overall. I believe King Disease 3 and Magic 3 are both top 10 Nas albums. Both could be top 7 Nas albums. Some people have KD3 in Nas top 5. Some people have Magic 3 now lingering around that. And with the love of Magic 1, Nas potentially in this 6-album run has 3 albums that made it to his top 10 discography in his discography. Now, if you think about someone 30 years in, that's absolutely insane, absolutely incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, me looking at these tracks again, like I said, I literally was blown away today looking at how I'm so intrigued with what Nas is doing, and I don't know what he's going to do next. I don't know if the Primo album's coming. I don't know if he's going to do stuff with No ID, with Alchemist, with whoever else, maybe LES. I don't know what he's going to do next. I don't know if a King Disease 4 is ever coming. I don't know. I have no idea, obviously. But when I look back at KD3, Magic 3, I'm like, wow. And the funny part is on Twitter, there are fans who feel like KD2 is better than both of these. There's also fans that think Magic 1 is better than both of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who, this video would have been about KD2 versus Magic 1. When you think about that, KD3, Magic 3, KD2, Magic 1, are all 4 of them in Nas top 10? What do you guys think? Does Nas have 4 albums from this Hit Boy run and his top 10 discography? And what I mean by that is, okay, we know Illmatic, We know It Was Written. We know Stillmatic. We know Lost Tapes 1. Those 4. Okay. Can KD3 and Magic 3 compete against I Am? Can they compete against Godson? You know what I'm saying? Now, KD3 to me, I like KD3 better than Godson. The highs on Godson is high because Made You Look is on there. Made You Look might be a top 5 Nas song, top 10 Nas song. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know. KD3 might be a better overall body of work than Godson. Now, I like I Am. Of course, I just did a video on I Am Not, well, some people call it I Am Nostradamus or I Am the Autobiography, the double CD. It didn't happen. But the regular one that was released in stores got 4.5 mics in the source. Can KD3 or Magic 3 compete with That I Am? Now, That I Am is dope. I know people didn't like Kissing. People didn't like, some people didn't like You Won't See Me Tonight with Aaliyah. I thought that was a pretty dope song. I don't like Kissing. There might be 1 or 2 tracks on I Am that people didn't like, but the highs are high. New York State of Mind 2, We Will Survive, Undying Love, Nas Is Like. Those are high highs. Consistently wise, can KD3 or Magic 3 compete? You be the judge. Same with Godson, same with Life Is Good. Now, do you feel like KD3 or Magic 3 can trump over Hip Hop Is Dead, Untitled, Street Disciple? They both are better than Street Disciple because Street Disciple should have been cut to a single disc. You know what I'm saying? So they'll beat that. Untitled, Spotty, I wish Stickman from Dead Prayers with and Nas did the whole album together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I might put KD3 and Magic 3 over Untitled. Hip Hop Is Dead and it's stellar. The second half of Hip Hop Is Dead is stellar. First half, don't know. KD3, Magic 3, are either one of those better than Hip Hop Is Dead? I think so. Nasir, you know, you guys know I don't love Nasir. I mean, it's a short, it's like an EP. KD3 and Magic 3 better than Nasir. KD2 is better than Nasir. Magic 1 is better than Nasir. Hell, I like the original King Disease 1 better than Nasir. Probably Nasir might be better than Magic 2. I don't know. What you guys think? Is Nasir better than Magic 2? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm just going way off his discography now because we was comparing KD3 and Magic 3, but I'm just, for perspective purposes, I'm looking at where these 2 albums would rank in Nas discography. Now, look, I just named most of his albums. I think KD3 and Magic 3 are definitely in his top 10 to me, but does either one of those slide into his top 5 to you? You know what I'm saying? Or does King Disease, how high is King Disease in Nas discography? How high is Magic in Nas discography? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so intriguing to look at what he's done and to have potentially 4 albums out of this run that might have made his top 10. You know, he has 17, I believe, solo albums. Then he has the Firm album. He has Distant Relatives with Damian Marley. He has the QB Finest album. You know what I'm saying? That's 20 right there. I think I might be missing something. But, but again, Firm, I said. So, to have this many that's potentially be up in the upper echelon of his career 30 years later is something special, man. So what you guys think, man? Hey, episode 35, man. The Dome, man. Peace.